There are moments when you walk into a room and feel like a ghost. You're physically present, yet invisible in spirit. People smile out of politeness, but there's a lingering hesitation behind their eyes. You offer kindness and connection, but somehow relationships fade before they begin. You're left wondering, what am I doing wrong? But here's a truth that might ease the ache in your heart. You're not being rejected, you're being protected. When Allah selects a soul for something special, He doesn't always place them at the center of attention. Instead, He draws them into sacred obscurity. He refines them in silence and shields their light from those who cannot comprehend or appreciate it. It might feel like you're being excluded, but in reality, you're being preserved. That feeling of isolation you carry, the solitude, the longing for connection, the quiet pain of being misunderstood, these are not signs of punishment. They are evidence that you are being prepared. You are being chosen. Here are 7 divine truths that explain why people can't stay close to you, and why that is a sign of divine love and mercy. Your light exposes their darkness. There is a kind of light in you, not visible to the eyes, but deeply felt. It is the Nur, divine illumination, that Allah places in the hearts of those who strive for sincerity, purity, and truth. But this light is unsettling for those who live comfortably in the shadows of ego, deceit, or heedlessness. When your presence is a mirror to their flaws, many people subconsciously retreat. Your honesty confronts their lies. Your peace makes their inner chaos unbearable. Your humility threatens their pride. Just as some animals flee from light, some people flee from purity, because it disrupts the illusions they cling to. The Quran says, "And say, the truth is from your Lord. Let anyone who wishes to believe do so, and anyone who wishes to disbelieve, let him disbelieve." Surah Al-Kahf, 18:29. Don't let others' discomfort force you to hide your truth. Your light was not meant to make everyone comfortable. It was meant to guide the few who are ready. Allah is preserving you for greater things. Some of the most remarkable individuals in history, prophets, scholars, reformers, were not introduced to the world in fanfare. They were hidden, often isolated, and even rejected long before they were honored. Prophet Musa, A.S., lived in exile, detached from his people, only to later return with a mission that changed the course of history. Prophet Muhammad withdrew from society into the stillness of Cave Hira before receiving the first revelation. Solitude preceded revelation. This pattern of divine withdrawal is not random, it's purposeful. Your season of being hidden is your cocoon. In that quiet space, Allah molds your character, strengthens your will, and purifies your intentions. The Prophet said, "Indeed, Allah does not look at your appearances or wealth, but He looks at your hearts and deeds." Sahih Muslim. So when people walk away or fail to notice your worth, remember, Allah sees, and that's the only recognition that truly matters. Your energy is sacred. Not everyone deserves it. Your time, your presence, your spirit, these are gifts. They carry a vibration that either nourishes or unsettles the souls around you. Some people, however, don't know how to receive this gift. Worse, some will exploit it. Allah, in His mercy, sometimes removes people from your life not to punish you, but to protect your energy. He filters out the ones who would drain you, confuse you, or use your sincerity against you. You may have felt confused when certain friendships ended without closure, or when someone suddenly became distant. But look again. Were they truly aligned with your growth, your values, your purpose? Allah says, perhaps you dislike something which is good for you, and like something which is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know. Surah Al-Baqarah. 2.216. Let the divine filtration system work. Not everyone deserves access to your soul. You're meant to be pure, not popular, in a world where being loud, bold, and visible is equated with success. Staying low profile may feel like failure. But in the eyes of Allah, those who are hidden, sincere, and steadfast hold immense value. The Prophet said, Allah loves the servant who is righteous, self-sufficient, and hidden from fame. Sahih Muslim popularity often comes with compromises. It demands you entertain the crowd even when your heart protests. But Allah wants you untainted. He wants your soul unsold, your intentions intact. So while others chase applause, you are called to chase authenticity. While others strive to be known, you are invited to be real. Your strength is not in how many know your name. It is in how deeply you are rooted in your Lord. Jealousy would have harmed you. Let's face a hard truth. Not everyone who smiles at you is happy for you. Jealousy is often silent, disguised in false compliments, passive aggression, or sudden coldness. Even those closest to you, friends, cousins, siblings, can harbor envy when your light begins to shine. Allah, in His mercy, often removes such people from your life before they can do real damage. Sometimes He distances you to protect your blessings from the evil eye even before you realize you've been blessed. The Prophet warned us, the evil eye is real, and if anything were to overtake the divine decree, it would be the evil eye. Sahih Muslim. So if people pull away or seem suddenly distant, don't always chase them. Their departure might be Allah's mercy in disguise. You're tested in private before rising in public elevation without private preparation is dangerous. If Allah plans to raise your rank, He first tests your sincerity in solitude. He wants to see, will you stay humble when no one is watching? Will you worship when the stage is empty? Every prophet, every righteous person went through intense personal tests before they became leaders or guides for others. Prophet Yusuf, Ace, was betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a well, enslaved and imprisoned before he rose to power in Egypt. These private struggles refine your soul. They crush the ego, strip away pride, and instill a deeper reliance on Allah. Allah says, "Indeed, with hardship comes ease." Surah Ash-Shar 94:6. So embrace your tests. They are not there to break you, but to build the foundation of who you're meant to become. You walk the path of the prophets, rejection, betrayal, loneliness. These aren't signs of failure. They are the footprints of the chosen ones. If your life has been marked by these experiences, know that you are walking a path carved by the most beloved souls to Allah. Prophet Ibrahim, was cast out by his people. Prophet Isa, was denied by his own nation. Prophet Muhammad was mocked, slandered, and driven from his home. If the best of humanity faced isolation, who are we to expect a journey without pain? Allah reminds us, and we certainly tested those before them, so Allah will surely make evident those who are truthful and those who are liars. Surah Al-Ankabut 29:3. If people can't stay close to you, it may be because your soul has outgrown shallow connections. You are not meant to fit in. You are meant to rise. The final truth. You're not forgotten. You're being forged one day. The strength you're developing in silence will surprise the world. People will wonder where it came from. But you'll know, it came from those long nights in tears, those whispered du'as, those days of feeling unseen. You'll know that Allah was with you when no one else was. And in that divine companionship, you were made unbreakable. So don't beg to be included. Don't grieve over those who walked away. Let them. Your light isn't for everyone. It's for those destined to walk with you on this sacred journey. Trust the one who veils you now to unveil you at the perfect time, because you were never abandoned. You were always being prepared.